All right, next we have an update from Clearday Inc., who trades on the OTCQX under the symbol CLRD and is with a focus on personalized care and groundbreaking technology at the forefront of redefining the standards of senior living. Please welcome a video by CEO and President James Walesa.
Well, hello, guys. I'd like to introduce James Walesa, a founder and CEO of Clearday. Hey, Jim, can you share a few updates since our last discussions?
Man, my friend Marcus, it has been busy here in San Antonio, Texas. What I want to first start with is a press release that wasn't ours, but probably matters a lot to Clearday shareholders. It came out on February 27th, 2024, and it was issued by Vivian Healthcare Acquisition Corporation. They're our business combination partner. And I'd like to read the press release. I don't normally do that, but on a filing or a press release, I'm going to read it word for word, so bear with me. February 27th, 2024, Vivian Healthcare Acquisition, a special purpose acquisition company, reaffirms its commitment to the previously announced business combination with Clearday, a San Antonio, Texas-based healthcare services company. The company is focused on completing all of its regulatory filings to support completing the business combination with Clearday. Additionally, the company will be appealing the recent decision by a hearings panel of the New York Stock Exchange American Committee for a review confirming the decision by the NYSE staff to delist the company's units, common stock, and rights. As a result of that decision, trading in the company's securities on the NYSE has been suspended. Assuming timely submission by the company to the NYSE American of its request to appeal, the company's securities will remain listed on the NYSE American, but are expected to trade on the OTC market until such time as a final non-appealable decision on the continued listing has been determined. That is again February 27, 2024. Please feel free to go to Vivian's website to read the whole document as well as forward-looking statements.
Well, Jim, what does all that mean for our Clearday shareholders?
Well, Marcus, we're very excited. It was a little under a year ago that we met the Vivian team. And one of the most impressive things about them is the pedigree of Ram and Juggy. Both come from healthcare. Both are medical professionals. And most interesting and exciting to me, and should be for all of our shareholders, they took the time to come to Texas to meet our team, not once, not twice, but probably now going on a dozen times in the time we've been together working towards this business combination. I'm obviously pleased that they're committed to the business combination and also finishing off the regulatory filings. It's an exciting time for Clearday and can't wait to tell people more.
Now, we also saw a press release from Toy Lab. What does that mean for the shareholders?
Well, that's a real interesting piece to our platform. And I'm going to come back to platform in a minute. Toy Labs is out of San Francisco. It's an early stage company, but they were a leader in the smart toilet seat business. Now you might say, what does Clearday have to do with smart toilet seats? Well, our target market and their target market are exactly the same. They want to get to 54,000 residential care communities and put their toilet seats in them, and we want to help them do it. Our press release announced the use of this in Naples Innovation Center, which is where I'm doing this call from right now. We're very pleased with the results. And those of you who are familiar with UTIs, one of the things that the Toy Labs Trulu can give early warning signs to are UTIs and other infectious diseases. In fact, just last week, we got an early warning, which helped a lady avoid a hospital stay, kept her in the community, and did not cause any other breakouts or any other infectious disease. We couldn't be happier.
Now, I've heard you mention before, software as a service. How does that work in Clearday?
Well, it's the concept of, as I said, I wanted to go back to our idea of a platform as a service. We're from the operating side of the world, Marcus. So we have operated residential care communities for years. All of our team members have decades of experience of operations in residential care. But very few people are probably aware of its size. The residential care business has about 54,000 buildings throughout the country, and they serve 3.5 million people every day. And they provide a total addressable market for us to go after of a $278 billion spend every year. And we want our fair share of that, as we've announced publicly over and over again. And it's one of the reasons Vivian loves the idea of the business combination to democratize care. In the software markets, we look at our platform as a subscription service, and it's the software that drives all that is Clearday, and it's also going to allow us to accelerate in a very fast pace once we launch post-business combination.
Now, one of your previous press releases mentioned AI, and that's a popular buzzword and big-time initials. How does Clearday use AI?
Well, it's interesting. We're not newcomers to artificial intelligence. When we put our software together called Clearday at Home, which you can see at our website at myclearday.com, we used artificial intelligence there to help develop and update automatically our personalized digital care maps. So as a resident or member was using and engaging with our software, we could see the kind of video streams or music they liked and start to adjust it to attract them even more. Because what we've put together is something we call a BEST test, which stands for behavior, engagement, stimulation, and temperament. We've put this in our previous filings. It's been in press releases for the last 2 years, and we're constantly refining it. So we also use artificial intelligence to take that data that we pick up when a member is getting their onboarding and adjust it to fit their care needs also. So multiple uses, and I'm sure as artificial intelligence becomes more mainstay every day, we'll find other ways to use it, which we'll save that for a future press release.
Now, in that, I heard you mention a personalized digital care map. What does that mean?
So one of the things that we identified probably back 2019, 2020, even before COVID, is that this industry, Marcus, pretty much has the same assessment plans today in 2024 as it had 30 years ago. And some of it is regulatory needs, but we said, hey, there's got to be a better way. How can we bring technology to have better results for residents, better results for families, and hopefully more operating profits for the actual operator of a community? So we developed what we call the BEST test. Again, that stands for behavior, engagement, stimulation, and temperament. And what that does is it gives us a baseline of where a member or a resident is in their cognitive journey. As I said, these communities serve about 3.5 million people every day. And it's pretty well known that about half of the folks, even if they're not diagnosed, have some sort of cognitive disorder. And if we can make that experience better for those folks so they have a great day, that's where it all begins with the BEST test. We take the results of that BEST test, Marcus, and we then put together a personalized digital care map. And that is integrating normal activities at traditional places have, such as gardening, balloon, kickball, volleyball, movies. But we try to also combine people with technology so that during their downtimes, when we don't have enough caregivers, when we don't have enough help, that a person shouldn't have to feel alone. One of the mission statements the companies had from the very beginning, Marcus, was no one should be alone when it comes to care. And that's hard in this environment. When we developed our platform, what we have done and do every day is we look at the roadblocks, the challenges that operators have running these businesses, and how can we bring technology to change those outcomes to make it a better day so that the family, the resident, the operator, the caregiver feels like, wow, I'm making a difference.
Wow. Exciting times for Clearday. Exciting times in our future. Thank you, Jim, and good luck to you guys, and good luck to Clearday.
Thank you, Marcus.